Hello, and welcome to this video in which I am going to show you how to have a major wheat farm going on, since wheat has various properties, as I'll show you here. Wheat can be made into, yes, more wheat farms, but also can be made into a wheat flour bag. And being that the properties comes from the wheat flour bags, as you can see, is made into a lot of items, including, if we get down here to the bottom, outside the food area, is bioethanol. Bioethanol. You got to cook 10 bags to make bioethanol. Now, I've tried to have an automated farm to where the wheat goes into an automated cooker, and then the automated cooker of the wheat bags go into a automated ager, making the bioethanol. But every time, like the more I try and expand things, the more it just becomes less effective for me being away from it, and just more just stagnating the game itself, making it lag, stutter, crash. So I find this method to be the best method, where you just have your farm here for wheat, in which then you later cook it and age it yourself. You can have auto agers and cookers if you want, set up somewhere else, on like another island, maybe this island, or just regular cookers, cooking pots, regular agers. But this is the method I have found to best work for me to get a bunch of bioethanol, just in general, a bunch of wheat to make whatever you want. So, let me show you how I did it. Do is set up your base area. You can do it off the ground, you can do it on floor level here with the water, but this is how I have it set up. You want to have however way you want it, stone floor, wood floor, whatever floor and walls. I just have it stone. But yeah, you're gonna have to get a bit of them, as well as a couple other things. Here, I'll show you on the workbench. Number one thing you're gonna need is, of course, the wheat fields themselves, which takes, it just shows here, some wood and some straw. So you want to make sure you have plenty of that, as well as you're gonna need an excavator. Here is what you need to have the excavator. As next thing you're gonna need is, where is it? We're gonna need some conveyor belts, so you need a good bit of iron. Now you can have one conveyor belt at minimum if you need to. I have a couple in which the method I will show you how I do it. As well as, like I said, your walls and your floors. You're gonna need a couple chests. You can use just this regular first chest you can get. Simple, easy. As well as, I think we passed up in there. Yes, you're gonna need, I think at most slash minimum, sorry, most at minimum 2 of these, maybe at most 4. So yeah, you're gonna need 40 to 80 buckets of water, as well as, I think that's 5, so 5 to 10 cogs. Oh no, sorry, 10 to 20 cogs. My math was a little off there, not thinking. And lastly, you're gonna need is a couple absorbers here. So I think what you need is at least 4 chests, maybe more. So that means you also need 4 absorbers at minimum. At minimum, I keep putting most minimum opposite, but yeah, that's the stuff you're gonna need. So let's first get things going. Like the method I use is I have from actually another how-to video. I will put in the link in the description, which showed me how to kind of do this method of stacking the, as you saw, the wheat fields. Shout out to that person. But I do something somewhat different from them. They have like a single stack, as well as they use, instead of walls like here, they use like there's a door outline, one that you got to do in a furniture bench, but I just use regular walls. Now you want to set it up though. The most is a 4x4. I don't go any more than that. 3 and 4. Any more than that, and it becomes a bit of a hassle to have the wheat fields watered, as well as the absorbers to try and absorb the center wheat fields wheat. So I just have it set up to 4x4. Now, next thing you want is, of course, to set up your excavators into the direction in which you're going to have the wheat fields drop onto. So if you have this front here, section here, you don't have a conveyor belt on there, and you just stick it up here. 4, and like I said, I do it 4x4, so we're gonna set up 4x4 conveyor belts. Which then, here's the last one. Oh, wrong item there. So I like having an NB hand when I start collecting items. It's just kind of OCD, an OCD kind of thing. And you just set up floors behind them. Now, from what I also heard from the other person's how-to video, she stated that it's best to only stack up to 8 high, because afterwards it becomes a little laggy, glitchy. I haven't done anything above 8, but yeah, you want to just do it 8 high. So you can like do it however method you want. Is how I do it. Just 1. I'll wait for that one to go. Then 2. You can just do it like this if you want to. There you have a complete stack. So 4. So we're halfway there. But yeah, you can just do it however you want. I do it this way. Like 7, 8. And then you just wait for them to completely stop stacking. And then you grab the conveyor belt here, if I can. And then you got your next stack you're going to do, in which I'll just show you how it's all 4x4 stacked here. And as you see here, we have a complete 4x4 stacks of 8 wheat fields. Now, the next thing you want to do is set up your wall system here, as shown. Oh, don't want to do it down there. Otherwise, it'll get hit by the excavator. But you have this wall system set up so that way the excavator that you're going to place won't be escaping. Okay, have that set up. Of course, next you want to do is your chest and your absorbers. Like I show here, I have 4 because you want to have 2 on one side, 2 on the other to absorb everything. And you want them to have, the way I've set it up is in center here, not too close, not too far, between each of these 2 stacks. About the same distance, right? Yeah. And same for it on the other side. Not too close, not too far, but center to that area there, and a bit centered to that area there. And then you put up some absorbers. You can use 1, I use 2, because it really, like I said in some other videos, the absorbers really have a lot of force when it's doubled up. I put 2 here on each. 2 on each. Next thing you can do is pull out your excavator. And you want to place it in here. And lastly, you want to put in your sprinklers. I find it best to have like centered on the sides here, real close. As you see here, when it sprinkles out all the water, it's like this half here. And so then the other side, you put this one here, and it'll get the other half. And it'll just, the excavator wants all this wheat, as you'll see. Get there. Okay. And as the wheat grows here, as you see here, once it's fully grown, boom, the excavator takes it all off from all the stacks. And it'll go around to all the wheat fields here, having them basically auto farm it for you. And then the chest with the absorbers will automatically absorb all the wheat that is being farmed. So you can just sit back, and if you want, if you're, the way I have it is I'm on Xbox, but reason I have this is because of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You can get it free or just regular Xbox Game Pass, but because of Ultimate, I can not just play this on my Xbox, I can play this on my PC. So if you want to play another game, you can have this on your PC set up to where somehow, if you can, rubber band it with you running around in a circle in a single 1x1. Just moving around like this, so that way you're still, active and. Or maybe that's a way I have it with the Xbox. Sometimes I have it on my Xbox and I do stuff on PC. That way, my Xbox doesn't detect me being inactive for too long and just shuts down the game at my Xbox. It might not probably work that on PC because I don't know though. Because I don't, like I said, I mainly play on Xbox. I don't play on PC. But you can have it set up to where you're on PC and your guys just here, and it is automatically keep farming the wheat for you here. And you can have a ton of wheat for the bioethanol to really get it if you really need the bioethanol, or just wheat in general to make whatever of the many things you make. But this is how I have my method set up. Like you see the wall there keeps the excavator from coming out, but it's just enough open space to where it won't be hitting anything other than the wheat when it fully grows. And that's how you have a major wheat farm going. But like I said, shout out to the original lady with her how-to on how to stack this. I didn't know about stacking this, dude. I have tried many methods experiment-wise, whereas like I have it like just a wheat farm just set up long-wise with fans and let me show you what else stuff. Quickly if I can, thank you. I have it set up with dang it, these items here, the weeping machines, and as well as, like I said, fans here to blow the wheat onto like a conveyor belt to take the wheat to a automated cooker, which then will drop it into an automated ager for the bioethanol. I tried that, but it's like the longer out stuff goes, the less it just really works and stuff. So the best method, like I said, I found to getting wheat and just overall bioethanol is just this. Like I said, you can have this set up this way, which then if it's on your Xbox, you can just go away and have a 1x1 where you guys just running in a circle here with the rubber band. Or if you can on PC, just have it set up like this, and you guys just sits here and you go off and take care of other stuff. Or maybe you're on still your computer with another screen editing video like I do sometimes, or just whatever, And this way you can just have all the wheat being farmed easily, automatically, without you having to do anything after this. Except for, of course, if you, like I said, you want bioethanol, you have to pop open the chest, collect the wheat, and then cook it. But yeah, that's my method of how to do it. I hope you're informed, and I hope you have a rock'em sock'em day. Peace.